For TraderInsight.com, I'm Adrian Manz, and it's time for your daily dose of the doctor. What I would like to talk about today is once again trading news reversals, courtesy of our friends at TradeTheNews.com. But this time, what I want to focus on is a sub-$10 news trade. So these go off just like any of the other sub-$10 trades in the room. The difference is we're basing our decision on some news alerts that pop up in the Trade the News screen. Here we see GENE ticking higher on chatter of a branding agreement. This is going to drive the stock higher. It's a cheap stock, so we're going to load up a lot of shares. And what we're going to do is look to fade the move to the upside when it hits a significant level of support and resistance. So we're going to look to short the stock when it's moving up and away from its current trading range. And then on these low dollar stocks, we're taking a large number of shares. And what we do in the room, in the trading pit, is just try and figure out a way to make 10 cents while only risking 3 cents. And you do this over and over and over on these sub $10 stocks over the course of the day. And wow, does it really manage to add up. As you saw in that previous slide, the news alert was issued at 11:40. So that was right here. So that is just about, a few minutes after the thing spikes up here, and now we get this move higher. When you see it approaching that central pivot, that's your cue. That's where you say, all right, it's time to take some action here. I've got a $5.33 central pivot. If I set my entry at $5.30, then I've put myself in front of an opportunity to short this stock from $5.30. All I need to look for is a move down to $5.20. And really, I can look for an extension move all the way down to the top of this trading range right here, which is right around that $5.10 or $5.08 mark. But once I've got 10 cents in my pocket on this trade, I am already looking to cut it loose if it moves in the opposite direction. So at this point, we've got a nice little profit here. We've got a move from $5.30. Got down through $5.20. You see there was significant support and resistance right there. That didn't stop it. It got down below that. If it moves back up to $5.20, adios, Gene. I'm done with you. But Genetic Technologies could make a move down into this area right here, and that is the logical place then to say if it gets there, that's where I'm going to pull the plug on the trade, because there's an awful lot of price activity that we have to get through to get down below that and possibly hit this $4.93 extended target at this pivot line. But for right now, what you should see is the logic here. This is no different than any of the other sub-10 trades that we do in the room each and every day. If you had 1,000 shares of this and you were on the short side, then you've got a $5,300 investment, and what you're looking to have happen is for that stock to move down. Once it moves down to $5.20, you are in the money. That's the point at which you're going to say if it moves up even a penny, I'm out of the stock. And as it moves down into this range right here, the only thing I'm thinking is if it gets back up to $5.20, I'm cutting it loose. If it gets down to $5.10, I'm also going to take a profit. So very nice little trade. All these sub $10 stocks are really a lot of fun to play with over the course of the trading session. Because if you've been watching the reward to risk emails that we've been sending out after the room closes at the end of the day, then what you see is we are dead serious about it's a 3-cent stop out, it's a 10-cent target, and once those things come in and you get 5 or 6 of them in a row that hit the profit targets, look out because it is very, very addictive. But if you have any questions, shoot me an email, adrian@traderinsight.com. The best trader education anywhere, only from Trader Insight.